We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, having a full transition yesterday from white with red borders, which we call the dip area, to the rip area of bright green bars, and today going from red to green. Now, within today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator at 2:45 p.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY hitting bright green bars here on 42 vision, breaking through key resistance levels, and we need to talk about what's going on here within the charts in the inflow versus outflow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 12:40 p.m. sent out a bull indicator and inflows were above the midpoint, and later in the day going into the FOMC meeting, the inflows crossed back up. As you see there, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 300% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing the full transition here from the rip area back here on January 27th to the dip area here on Monday and Tuesday, and now doing a full transition from the dip area into the rip area within yesterday's after hours and today's, right? If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bull indicator since yesterday at around 400, and also having inflows cross over. And in today's volatility, there was a slight moment of outflows, but no bear indicator just yet on the 30-minute, and inflows picked right back up within that volatility, and strength continued, right? And if we zoom in and not just look at this from the 30-minute, but we also look at it here from the 15-minute, there was one bear indicator here, and yes, things did pull down slightly from 405 to lows here 2 times of 402, but followed by that bull indicator back up here around 405. It canceled it out, and inflows had started to pick up even before that, going into that volatility, guys. Now, we do have some outflows starting to pick up here, and it's going to be crucial to watch that. I'm going to break that down in just a moment. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below on how you feel about this FOMC meeting. Do you think this really made things bullish, or it's going to collapse any second, guys? There's a lot of people that are bearish. There's a lot of people that are bullish. And we've talked about the psychological level that has came out on many different articles and many different statements out there. It's not financial advice, just a perspective and opinion alone, that once the stock and the SPY is over 400, that's where the bulls are having strength. And anything below that psychological level, the bears are having strength, right? And here we had it. It found support there. It actually got a bull indicator, and inflows crossed back over since yesterday and today, finding support at 403, another resistance level, and rejecting around 405, 406. Broke above that level, and it took off to 408, as we've talked about in previous videos, and past 410, reaching up towards 412. Now, right now it's around 411. We need to talk about what to look at here, because a lot of people are watching this level as the VIX is going much lower. I mean, this is some of the lowest points that we've seen the VIX in a long time. The lowest points that we've seen earlier this year and last year was around 18. We are now below that. So critical stuff going on within different parts of the market. But right now the SPY is up here with inflows of 9.57 on the 30-minute. And the last time we were this high was way back here on Friday the 6th. And it wasn't even at 9. It was around 8. And if we go further back, the last time we were above 9 was back on December 12th to the 13th, when the stock market went from 393 to highs there of 413. So this is some of the highest inflows that we've seen in a long time. So the first key level I would watch, since we're up here, is 408 as support. Below that is 405, and then also 403. These are the key levels to the downside. I would be watching these inflows versus outflows very carefully here, but not just on the 30-minute, but also on the 1 hour, as inflows have been above since yesterday. And today it had a slight outflow effect, but inflows picked right back up above the midpoint, guys. And right now it's at 8.51, some of the highest levels that we've seen as well in weeks and months. Now, to the upside, if we look closely at resistance levels, the first resistance I would watch is 412. We're not that far from it. And then above that is 414. And if that's accomplished, we got to zoom out and go to the history of the chart. When you come way back here to December of 2022 and September of 2022, you could see this bear indicator that popped up here at around 415. And that's critical. And a rejection that happened here in December around 414. Now, if that's accomplished and broken through, the next resistance is back up here at 420, and then comes 430, the big rejection from August of last year. Now, I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Do you think we could break out to those levels, or it's going to stay around this area and volatility is going to start to pick up very soon, as things are starting to approach some very important resistance levels based off the history of the chart and where we're at? And if we take a look here at the VIX, we could see that the VIX is at some of the lowest points ever, right? And then we also have the SPY at some of the highest points that we've seen in months and weeks, guys. So very interesting here. Those are the key levels I'm watching to the upside, to the downside. I'm going to be watching these bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow. And specifically here within the volatility, I'm going to be watching if this bull indicator can hold on the 15-minute, if these inflows go ahead and hold above it, or will the outflows cross the midpoint? And if that does, it can quickly start reflecting into the chart and probably even cancel this bull indicator with a possible bear indicator. And if that weakness rolls over into the 15-minute, from the 15-minute to the 30-minute, I'm going to be watching this as well, if these inflows could stay above and if this bull indicator will continue to hold true. Because if these outflows begin, even if it doesn't cross the midpoint, it could slowly start to appear into the charts. Now, if these inflows stay above the midpoint and inflows stay strong on the 15-minute and there is a slight pullback, it could be the setup before the next bull run, as I like to call it. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.